This earth is full of angels disguised as human beings. If you can't find a good person, then it's your job to become one. It can be easy to lose hope in humanity, especially in a modern-day society where most people think it's cool to not care. Well, if you needed a sign that angels do exist, the story of this man who selflessly risked his life for complete strangers will do the trick. 25-year-old pizza delivery man Nicholas Bostic was living just another regular evening, driving his car through the neighborhood delivering pizza in the dark of the night. What was once a random day quickly turned into a night he would never forget, a night that would change his fate forever and almost cost him his life. When he spotted a house engulfed in flames outside his car window, Bostic didn't have to think twice about what he should do. He jumped out of the driver's seat and ran towards the scene. Without knowing if there was anyone in the fire-burning home to be saved, Bostic pushed his way through the smoke-filled air and into the house. He screamed and yelled in hopes of a response, his noise waking up 4 children aged 1, 18 who were asleep. The universe was on this family's side because a higher power must have sent this man to their rescue. When they made it out, Bostic felt a sense of relief that he had done what he needed to, but there was still someone left behind. After a quick head count, the family realized their 6-year-old sibling was still inside the burning house. Without hesitation, this man ran back into the fire, risking it all for a child he had never met. Bostic searched the upstairs bedroom, but there was no child in sight. Feeling defeated but losing the ability to breathe, he began looking for a way out to spare his life until he heard a crying noise coming from somewhere downstairs. In this moment, Nicholas Bostic saw his life flash before his eyes. He felt that he might not make it through the black lagoon of smoke that he had to pass to get to the child, but decided that if he died, he would die trying. Bostic's guardian angel was by his side as he covered his nose and mouth with his shirt in search of the child in danger. When he finally found her, he thought it might be too late for the both of them. Once the child was located, the last battle for Bostic was to get the both of them safely out of the house. Unfortunately, time was not on their side, and the fire had become too large for them to exit through the door he came in from. With the child weighing his arms, he ran upstairs through the smoke. He punched open a window and jumped through, landing on the ground but protecting the child like an angel on earth through the fall. Despite his pain and injury, he ran the child over to the paramedics, putting her life before his own. When he reached the first responders, they took the child from his arms and rushed Bostic to the ground. While checking his vitals, his first words were, "Is the baby okay? Please tell me that baby's okay." The paramedics assured him that he had saved her life and that she was miraculously uninjured, explaining, "You did good, dude." Bostic was in bad shape and was airlifted to a hospital that night, but knowing that he saved 5 lives made the pain that he faced worth it. The police department stated their gratitude and praise. Nicholas Bostic's heroic actions saved lives. His selflessness during this incident is inspiring, and he has impressed many with his courage, tenacity, and steadfast calmness in the face of such perilous danger. However, Nicholas was left with a hefty hospital bill and injuries that would scar him for a while. Luckily, the mayor and police of Indianapolis are honoring this man at the Aviator game on August 2nd, donating proceeds from each ticket towards his medical bills from the incident. He also has a GoFundMe page set up to help with the medical costs. In a world where we often hear news about violence, discrimination, and crime, it's a breath of fresh air to know that people like Nicholas Bostic still exist. Stories like this remind us to have faith in humanity, despite the tragedies we see so often. There lies a hero inside us all, and it's our duty to help a soul whenever we see one in danger. Everything you put out into the universe comes back to you tenfold.